Hey, pup.
This is our famous butt rock here.
Oh, it looks like a butt crack. Yes, it does.
When this gentleman say 3 days, I say, no way.
Uh-huh.
No way 3 days.
He's 74 years old. He's a hard worker.
I always wanted this, but I know what the thing was. It was the journey, the building. That's, you know, I couldn't wait to get out in the morning. These guys were here, and they're just so excited. And then it's like, we got one man, and we got 2 man rocks. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what is the story, Chris, behind this picture?
Well, my wife has always wanted a waterfall, a stream, and I thought about doing it myself. You know, trying to get inspiration, ideas, everything like that. Even bought the equipment, the pump, the liners, everything like that.
Online or at a garden center?
And I was, exactly, and I was gonna do, 1 horsepower, no, it was too strong of a pump anyway. So I thought about doing it myself, but then I said, well, let me get some ideas and everything like that. And that's when I realized, you know, my wife, she's well deserving of it. You know, we've been married 35 years, and it's like, I need to do something, you know, instead of just giving her, because I can show you, we got water features and little waterfall out in the front I've had for years, little plastic things. So I said, let me just do some Googling, and that's when I came on the Pond Father, and then I did some research. It's like, my gosh, he's in our backyard. It's like, this can't be big. And then that's when he came over, and he got me excited. I mean, you know, you just get so excited about things.
We have some similarities, don't we, Dad? And speaking of getting excited, I want to get excited. Show me this water feature.
Okay,
Let's go. Yeah. Just spectacular. So how long, Chris, has this been in here now?
Well, we did this last summer.
So less than a year.
Yes, less than a year.
Was this pavilion in when you built the pond?
No, it was all just scrub. It was actually an undeveloped piece of the property.
Okay.
It was just like weeds, and we didn't have as much elevation there because we took all the dirt and we raised that elevation there. This pavilion wasn't here. He could walk over to an older style kitchen, an outdoor kitchen was right over there where those flowers are.
Talk to me about the building process of this.
We actually used a dingo. It sold for, I think, $13,600, something like that, and change. And Chris was okay and wrote me a check for like the second time I met him. I was really happy with that. And then he called me about 2 days later and said, Gary, we ran into a little problem. We were going to redo the kitchen over there, but we ran into a building code that doesn't allow us to put a kitchen that close to the property line. So we're going to postpone the project. And I thought, oh, okay. So when I came back, though, I liked it better because getting the kitchen closer to the home.
Oh, perfect. It's beautiful.
And putting my dirt all over there to create the elevation. So we filled in the space where the barbecue used to be and put our new waterfalls over there. And now it wraps around the pavilion there.
It's spectacular.
And then it gave us an opportunity to put a bridge.
How many days for a 74-year young man to do this? Well, actually, at the time you did it, you were only 73.
Chris helped us a lot. He moved a lot of rock. He was there every single step of the way.
I love that.
He disappeared into the house. He was just here sweating with us.
So how long did it take Pond Father Water Features to put this in?
It probably took us, I would say, like 4 days.
Okay. 73 at the time, 74-year-old Pond Father, and
I'm 62.
62 and retired. I love that. And yet, look at what these guys did in 4 days. How absolutely spectacular is that? And that's what I love about this, coming out and seeing not only people how they live the aquascape lifestyle, but when you've got customers that want to actually jump in and help with you like this, and that's what's spectacular. Look at this, look at the impatience. Every single thing here is just spectacular. Why did you think you wanted the pondless versus a pond?
Well, mainly the maintenance, you know, we just basically, my wife sees all these big waterfalls that some people build around the pools, but I wanted something more natural, organic. The thing is so beautiful, you can see all the vegetation and everything, the flowers, you know, we get frogs, and it's just amazing. It's its own ecosystem. The bottom line is, it is so beautiful. Everybody that comes here, in fact, when we have parties now, everybody just sits here. I mean,
Amen.
And it makes me happy to see people enjoying themselves. our family is now getting together a lot more often, so it's really been
Time together.
It's been a blessing.
You actually went so far as to say, if you don't like it, I'll rip it out and put a pondless in for you.
Absolutely. I couldn't stand the gorgeous setting that I anticipated coming into this environment without a pond with fish and plants. Because the disadvantage of a pondless is you can't have water lilies. We needed a body of water where you could not only see fish, but have beautiful floating lilies sitting on the surface.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Thank you,
Welcome
Greg.
for this. And for me to hear this and hear the stories of how my dad is helping change people's lives, this is what I love about my job, getting out and traveling and seeing my customers' ponds, even though this is my father. And this is the big thing. Listen to the professional. When you hire a certified aquascape contractor and you ask them to build a 6-foot high waterfall in your flat backyard and they tell you 2 foot is right, listen to the professionals. That's why you hire them. And ponds are not a lot of work. People think they're a lot of work. They don't think they don't want fish, and I know they want fish, and my dad does too. So, do you remember what this looked like before? How does it look like today versus before?
100% improvement.
Describe the relationship here with Rockledge.
A lot of good people that work here, and they're a great destination because there are many acres of some very spectacular displays. And I think the cherry on the top really was the water features.
We came in here, what, about a year and a half ago?
Not even a year and a half, maybe 14 months ago.
Okay.
We came in and we blasted in about 2 days' time with a crew of maybe 10 people, 12 people, 7 different water features. They're just really introducing water features to the market. Even though it's been here a year, we expect much greater things from this facility over time.
So this was 60 years maybe, this garden center's been around?
Yes.
And they had some water features that looked like they've been here for 60 years. So we came in here, helped pond father water features with the guys in the wintertime from Chicago. We didn't mind in January coming down here. We built 7 water features in a day or 2?
2 days.
So this was an existing water feature. What did it look like when you came in here, Dad, to start working with them?
Fairly shallow, so we didn't change that.
Yeah. How long had it been? It was an aquascape system, right?
It was an aquascape system with a classic skimmer,
Yep.
downflow skimmer, and it was kind of crumpled a little bit. It needed to be upgraded. And they didn't have an auto doser, of course. So we added the auto doser, upgraded skimmer that allows you to close the door so the skimmer can be drained for easy service. And then we changed out the filter pads, which weren't even being used anymore because the filter pads in the biological filter had kind of collapsed with age. They were probably 10 years old or so.
All right, Pops, where are we pulling into here?
Okay, this is the Sylvie Gannis residence with her dear mother, who is an avid gardener.
Okay.
And Sylvie lives in the front house, and the pond is in the back. Very good access.
How old is this pond, Pops?
Probably 6 weeks.
That's it, you built it 6 weeks ago, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a brand new pond. So the ecosystem is already up and running. Wow, this is big.
My biggest one so far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so lilies are just got planted, some nice fish. Look at this waterfalls over here. Hey, put a stump in here too, huh? Look at that, put a log in. Got a biofalls up on the top. And I love that bench down there and that swing. Hi, Jackie, I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Hi.
So what got you interested in a water feature?
Well, it was that or a pool.
Uh-huh.
But a pool cost, you know, when you don't have anybody to take care of it, you
Yep.
have to do it yourself. So a pool was going to be a lot of money. And Sylvia always wanted something like that, my daughter.
Uh-huh.
So this is why we decided to do the compromise. Of course, I cannot swim in there.
Uh-huh. Well, you could do a recreation pond, but this is a pretty good sized pond though, huh?
We're close to the beach. So if really I want to go...
Amen. How has it been so far to live in the aquascape water feature?
That's my daughter. For me, it's been wonderful, you know. All I did was plant the plants.
3 guys, 3 days, and you built this water feature. And it's a pond kit, Dad, right?
And it was an Aquascape's large pond kit with the addition of a long liner for the stream. We got a 10-foot by 20-foot liner for the stream because they wanted a long stream to feed their pond.
So walk me through the construction. What did you actually do here, Pop?
Well, because there's a wetland over there, we were fortunate. We were worried about going in and we were going to raise the edges in order to create artificial depth and avoid getting into the wetland water table. However, Sylvia ahead of time, the customer brought in probably 2 or 3 truckloads of dirt because they were worried about the wetland overflowing onto their property. So they raised everything and made it real easy for us. So it was all fresh ground. So we excavated it with a dingo and moved all the dirt over to there to create our waterfall height. It looked a little rough when we first got the hole in the ground, so we had to create then all the shelves by hand. And there were 3 of us, and it was a whole bunch of work.
So Dad, for Pond Father Water Features to come in, excavate, line, put the underlayment, the liner, the pump, the plumbing, the waterfalls, the retaining wall, everything that was done in this thing, what would a project like this run?
Yeah, probably somewhere between 22 and 28,000, somewhere in that range.
And you can make a complete difference in somebody's yard with this. I love this view. I love the shade from the trees. I love that bench over there. And I love the fact that a brand new water feature, you still get the crystal clear water. You know, for me to come out and see how my customers are living the aquascape lifestyle is fantastic. It's been a lot of fun visiting my dad's ponds too and seeing how his customers are doing this. But if you want to live the aquascape lifestyle yourself and find a certified aquascape contractor in your area, check out the link below and start living the aquascape lifestyle yourself. I love my job.